Today on Schmindian, we are taking Gulab Jamun to a new level. We're making key lime Gulab Jamun and no one's going to stop us. Let's make it.
Welcome to Schmindian. I'm your host Paul Singh, and this is Indian Food Demystified, aka Indian Food for Schmucks. Today we're doing the third video in our series on Gulab Jamun. I really thought I was only going to make one video on Gulab Jamun, and then I just got carried away. It's what I do. I can't help myself. So in case you missed it, I made one video where I test the top 5 most viewed Gulab Jamun recipe videos on YouTube, right there. Then I made my own Gulab Jamun video right there, which is the blood orange Gulab Jamun, the very first blood orange Gulab Jamun video in the universe. I think I should actually Google that to make sure, but I'm just going to say that and hope I'm right. Anyway, the blood orange Gulab Jamun turned out so good that I thought, I got to keep going here. There's way more potential in Gulab Jamun that I'm not mining and no one else is, so I gotta see where this goes. I gotta make more Gulab Jamun videos. So I came up with, and also one of my commenters, I'll put that there, we came up with the idea for a key lime Gulab Jamun. So that's what we're making today. Now, if you're unfamiliar with Gulab Jamun, these little guys right here are Gulab Jamun. These are delicious little pancake balls. Batter, deep fried with syrup, a lot of different flavors, a lot of different textures, all coming together to make something extraordinary. So I kind of opened a Pandora's box in my own head when I made the blood orange Gulab Jamun, because I realized, wait a second, we can take this in all kinds of different directions. The blood orange worked. What else could work? So I'm just going to follow my instincts and make as many different kinds of Gulab Jamun that I can think of, because why not? Like, who else is doing it? Nobody. If I don't do it, it's not going to get done, and it needs to get done. Gulab Jamun have so much potential, and they've been around for years, and everyone's ignoring them, and it stops now. No more ignoring Gulab Jamun. Yes, they were great, plain. We all know that, but the potential was there for more, and you didn't see it. I'm assuming you have made Gulab Jamun, but if you haven't, disregard that comment. But all the rest of you who have made Gulab Jamun and didn't think to do more, shame on you. What were you thinking? These are incredible. There was so much more potential in here, and you didn't see it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I get really passionate about things sometimes. It's not your fault that you didn't invent blood orange Gulab Jamun. That is not your fault. But anyway, I'm going to make a series of videos where I try different experiments with Gulab Jamun flavoring. So if you're into that, subscribe to the channel and you'll get notifications. And as always with these videos, I'm going to show you how to make it, and then I'm going to get my dad to try it at the end. And my dad always tells me the truth. Always. Without further ado, let's make some key lime Gulab Jamuns.
And here's our wonderful ingredients. We've got 5 adorable key limes. Look how cute they are. 1.5 cups of sugar, 1/4 cup of lime cordial, 5 green cardamom pods, 1/4 cup of 7-Up or Sprite, 1/2 cup of milk powder, 78 grams of khoa, which you can find in Indian grocery stores. If you can't find khoa, then just add another 1/2 cup of milk powder, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, a tablespoon of ghee, a teaspoon of cream cheese, and 2 tablespoons of heavy cream. Okay, first things first, use a zester to zest the key limes. Please be careful not to zest your fingers, as I've done many times. Put that aside for now and add the sugar to the pot. And cover that with 3 cups of water. Split the zest in half and put 1/2 in the pot and save the rest for the jamuns. Now cut the adorable key limes in half and juice the heck out of them into the pot. And then add the lime cordial. Take the cardamom pods and mash them in the mortar and pestle, just enough to open them up, and toss those in. Stir all that together. Now boil everything until it reduces down to a thin syrup. This should not be thick. It must be thin enough so that it can be soaked up by the jamuns. You can test it by seeing if it feels sticky between your fingers. Once it's done, pour it into something to cool down. You can pour in the 7-Up at this point. You definitely don't want to boil the 7-Up though. Now dump the milk powder into a vessel and use a box grater to grate the khoa. And add that to the milk powder. Add the other half of the lime zest and start mixing this all together. Then add the ghee and the cream cheese. Mix, mix, mix. It should be starting to form into a dough now. Start incorporating the cream and knead it just enough to bring everything together. And form it into a ball. Cover that and let it rest for 10 minutes. While it's resting, heat some canola oil or some other high smoke point oil to about 170. Now break off pieces from the dough ball and knead it back and forth in your hands until it becomes pliable, and roll them into little balls. If there's any little bits left over, just scrounge them up and turn them into a little tiny ball like this. You can use this to test the oil. Just drop the little ball in and see how it reacts. It should start frying, but not overly frying. It shouldn't be scorching hot. This is about the right temperature here. Once this little guy is golden brown, transfer it into the syrup. Now grab the other jamons and fry those up. You can fry 3 to 4 at a time. You need room in the wok to keep the jamons moving so that they'll cook evenly. Golden brown is what we're looking for. And right into the syrup. Unfortunately, this jamon fell apart in the oil because I didn't knead it well enough, so that's a shame. Can't use it. For the surviving jamons, let them soak for at least a few hours and preferably overnight. And let's serve these up in a bowl. Don't forget to add some syrup and maybe a little chai. Oh yeah. Sweet, soft, and delicious. At least I think so. Let's see what my dad thinks. Dad!
Yeah.
How's it going?
Good. So
Good.
far.
Good. We have more gulab jamons today.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, I see that.
Right.
So what are these?
So these are key lime gulab jamons.
Lime?
Yeah, they're a kind of lime.
Okay.
Little tiny limes.
Oh,
Yeah. See, they're very, very small limes. They're tiny limes.
yeah, they are compared to what you normally see.
Yeah, but there's a whole genre of dessert that is
Oh.
based on these limes. They're called key limes.
Okay.
But like how cute are these? They're very cute, huh?
Yeah, they're cute. Plus, I think they have a thin skin too, looks like,
Yeah.
compared to the other limes.
Yep.
And they are small.
Yep.
Okay.
Would you like to try it?
All right. Let's see
Okay.
now. They taste like.
Mm.
They seem to be made of khoa, I think.
It's a mix of khoa and milk powder. Use
Oh,
both of them.
very tasty. And also soft too. And not too much syrup also inside. It's there, but not too much, which is good. I would rank this one will be very top.
Do you think this is better than the blood orange gulab jamun? That was pretty good.
That was pretty good, and this
Yeah.
is good too. But gulab jamun has its own place. The lemon make it different, and also your mix of khoa and milk powder make it little softer inside, I think.
Okay.
And also you can see the texture here, which is good. I think people will like that. I like it.
Okay.
And also the outside texture is also good. It tastes even better with a little syrup with it.
Okay.
Now I tried it.
Yeah.
So I think syrup is also good. I think it looks better with the syrup, little bit syrup. I think your proportion of water and sugar is also good. Sometimes people put too much sugar into it.
That's a problem. I didn't want to make it
Yeah.
too sweet. Yeah.
So your whatever proportion you had, the syrup is there, but it's not too thick. So I like this kind of a proportion of water and sugar, whatever you had.
Okay. So when it comes to regular gulab jamun,
Yeah,
the blood orange gulab jamun that we made last week,
yeah,
and this key lime gulab jamun,
yeah.
which one do you think is the best?
I think they're both good, but this may be slightly better than the gulab jamun because I like lime now than the blood gulab jamun.
Oh, okay.
So, but gulab jamun has its own taste and own place. I like both of them, but today I like little better this one.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. All right, thanks, Dad. Do you want to finish this, or should I throw it away?
No, it's okay. I think I have too much more.
Oh, okay.
Thanks very much.
All right, thanks, Dad.
Bye.
Again?
No, I have to do my outro.
Okay.
Okay. This has been Schmindian, and we just invented key lime gulab jamun. If you like this video and you'd like to see more, you can click over there. That's the blood orange gulab jamun. Or over there. That's where I test the top 5 YouTube gulab jamuns. Like it, sub it, ring the bell. Have a good day. All right, we're done.
Okay.
Let them all try a little bit.
All right, Mom, you want to try it?